Hi you guys, welcome. Today I'm gonna be doing a not monthly, a June love reading for Scorpios. Okay, this is gonna be from the 19th to the 30th. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we have the Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. So I see that your person is wanting to celebrate with you. I don't know what they want to achieve with you, but it's good news. So, whatever you guys want to achieve in this relationship, marriage, just being happier together, taking care of their children, this person wants to achieve this family oriented energy and also have downtime, personal time, friend time with you. Okay, they may not necessarily want to hang out with other people with the Three of Cups here, but they do want personal time with you here. This can be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, or this could just be somebody who's just very open. They're very emotionally involved with you and you guys' love life. This person is thinking about, not thinking, but this person is wanting to give you an opportunity to, get this on the road. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse again, and the Magician. So this person is quite desperate, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they're quite desperate to get to this fantasy. They want to make it a reality emotionally, and then they want to physically put it down. Okay, this person seems pretty adamant. I know, knowing, I want this. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. It smells like mice. It could be somebody that's ratting or mice on you here. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yeah, listen to the things that are not being said. So this person is listening to the things that are not being said. It's like common sense with you. This only comes out if this person is quite genuine. If this person wasn't genuine in wanting to be with you, then this would not be a combo. But this combo is somebody who, it's not, they don't have to. They don't have to find a place to stay or be with somebody, but they want to be with you. This is somebody who's I choose Scorpios. So they decide to, you know, it's not how to fix it. It's just I'm gonna wear my heart on my sleeve, and this is gonna be a confirmation for Scorpios that I do want something with her. I do want something with him. It's just, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying. That's it. Yeah, because maybe once upon a time this person was being selfish. You and them were being selfish. So this person's let's be family orientated, and then while we finish taking care of the kids, or while we finish taking care of ourselves, let's go out and have a good time. Clarifying the Ten of Cups in reverse, we have the broadcasting card here. So it's pretty loud that you and this person are not doing too good. But I feel like there's something about a Christmas gift where, I feel like there's something about a Christmas. Yeah, so I was just thinking because before I got in contact with the father of my child, I kept emanating Christmas vibes. And it's just weird because a significant event happened around Christmas, so it's just quite interesting. It just came a reality. But anywho's, but yeah, I'm definitely getting a Christmas vibe here. It's pretty loud that you and this person are not where you guys want to be at, but people are listening. They're yeah, they're gonna get there. We have a feeling. Okay, clarifying the Three of Cups here, we have the conclusion card here. So yeah, people just see, and this person just sees that there needs to be a bit of organization, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I feel like this is kind of the time where Jesus was born. It's kind of giving me that vibe. The time where Jesus was born, and Moses, and the three stars, they were traveling, and Mary. I feel like this is the story of when God touched Mary, and she found out she was pregnant, and God came to Joseph, I think, and he was listen, you're gonna have to take care of this woman, this is da da da. I think Joseph came. I think also Scorpio doesn't want you guys to be together. They don't like you guys' blueprint. It's because they're homeless or they have to start all over again. So it kind of seems like somebody evil was like in y'all situation, y'all love relationship, and this person's just like, I gotta start all over again, or I'm just getting a little bit of money here and there. Like somebody was envious, vindictive, or some shit like that. Like it's kind of like a classic. There's the bad guy and the good people, and the bad guy try to like infiltrate, and we almost believe the bad guy, but then the bad guy got exposed or some shit like that, and blah blah blah. So what happened with you and this person in the beginning of June? What happened with you and this person in the beginning of June? Four of Wands. So you guys could have been, yeah, you guys are focused on like, trying to bring the family together. You guys could be dealing with who had this? Who had this? Libra. A Libra. Yeah. This person could have Libra in their chart. But with the Four of Wands, I'm definitely getting like, you guys are definitely playing house, you playing husband and wife. You were really like in it, as far as like building unification, equality. You guys are really doing it here, and I don't know what happened, but something fell off where I guess maybe you guys focus a little bit too much on like you and them, you and this person, or just having a good time with friends and not really focusing on like where do you see us in like 5 years or 10 years. We have the High Priestess here. Something in you guys' gut or something in this person's gut in the beginning of June told this person like, hey, this is a great start, but maybe maybe you need to move in a different direction. And I think that was the Ten of Cups energy, right? It's pretty loud, like, you guys don't have that down packed, but you do have the Three of Cups as far as like, producing parties, getting with people and stuff like that. But when it comes to a family, that family vibe, that's not there. But people are reading it between the lines. People are listening to the things that are not being said when this person comes in and you come in. Like, they can see the vibe, and people are like, yeah, that's what you guys need to go for. And I think this person, they're seeing that, and you're seeing that with this person definitely through this read as well. So let's clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. It's going to be a pretty straightforward read, so I think this is going to be the shortest one. We have my fake energy. Yeah, we got my intuition card. So yeah, you guys can be dealing with a Libra or a Capricorn, because Capricorn had this energy as well. So I would say go check out the Libra and the Capricorn reading. But we got my fake energy. So do you know, maybe that's why the High Priestess is here too. And maybe that's why the High Priestess is saying like, hey, maybe you should, focus on more of the family aspect rather than going out and having a good time, because there's an infiltrator. Because that fake card would say like, oh, if it's this person and you, or just this person, it'd be like, oh yeah, this person didn't really want that. They want the whole thing. Yeah, they want the whole thing, but you and this person like was living it up, and it was conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, not so bad. I don't mind. But the universe is like, all right, I understand you don't mind, but let's be honest. Like, you got a family, or, you have this, you have that, and this person's like, okay, sounds very privileged. You and this person sound very privileged. Built the way how I'm reading this is, so for some of you guys, that could be you guys' thing, and or I am reading this as like you have an infiltrator. That's why somebody's intuition was like, yo, focus on the family aspect, because there's somebody that's trying to come in. Could be a Sagittarius here. Somebody's keeping their cool, and we have intuition again. Maybe somebody's a Pisces or a High Priestess or whatever. Maybe somebody who was a side chick or a side dude. They're like, yo, like, I mean, I know you don't like me, but I think you should focus on like your family, because there's somebody that's trying to come in, and they're keeping their cool. Like, they're like, all right, I'm just gonna wait. I see the aspect, I see what's going on. The beginning of June, they work on their relationship. That's pretty, that's cute. That's cute. And they're the only one that stands out like a sore thumb. And I think it's because they're not family, or they act like you treat them like family. people, everybody sees this. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm getting the signs and synchronicities that this this water sign or this fake person is trying to infiltrate, because somebody's not focusing on the family aspect. Somebody's just focusing on going out having a good time. But it's like, what about the family? What about this? Hmm. I kind of want to get another card for you guys here. You guys are the last read, but I kind of want to get another card for you guys. I'm up now. I was going to say, I'm tired. I just didn't expect that. Hmm. I'm drinking my milk. Mm. Unpasteurized. Okay. So good. Why do Scorpios need to know this? Why do Scorpios need to know this? Why do Scorpios need to know this about their lover for the end of June, the 19th to the 30th? Whoa. So we have the star card here. Somebody's getting their wish. Your person's getting their wish. You're getting your wish. You guys are both getting your wish. But you guys, one of you guys could have two wishes and the other one has one wish. Because obviously you have somebody initiating, right? Trying to make it better. And this is the person that intuition is trying to tell them like, hey, yo, like, focus on the family aspect. And I feel like this is your person. And while you and this person was fixing things in the beginning of June, or you guys were like doing really well in June, this fake person came up, smiling in your face, right? I'm hearing something about like, 50 Shades of Grey, Anastasia, when she was like something like me and Milk was talking, and we thought it'd be wise to go with something like less in your face, and she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they left the house, and it's like, yeah, so it was so nice working with you, and she shook her hand, and she shook his hand, and vice versa. That was appropriate. That was business professional. So something in the beginning of June with this fake person, it was inappropriate. It was unprofessional. That's not what a mom and dad does. It's like incest, right? That's not what a mom. That's not what a daughter and that's not what a daughter and a son does. That's not what a daughter and a mom does. That's not what a father and a mom and daughter does. Vice versa. That's not what a friend does, and that's not what a mom does. That's not what my best friend does, and that's not what my husband does. That's not appropriate. That's inappropriate. I don't care how close and how long we knew each other. The boundaries are there for a reason. Just like some rules are meant to be breaking, some rules are meant to stay there. Thou shalt not kill. Don't be fucking killing people because you will go to jail. Yeah, we got the Knight of Cups as the over energy and the Six of Wands as over energy. It's in reverse though. So you need to know this because your person's getting their wish and you're getting your wish. Okay? But there's somebody that's coming after you. An Aquarius, or there's somebody that's coming after your person. Yeah, I feel like if this person's getting their wish and somebody likes this individual and they want to be in their family, and you guys' family, I don't think this person likes this individual at all. Like maybe they do like them. They like, oh yeah, you're my dreamer, you're my dream guy. But their intuition already told them in the month of June, the beginning of June, to focus on the family aspect. So they're gonna disregard this, okay? And I think this person's going into the situation having no clue. Like, okay, well, for some of you guys, this is gonna be fixed, and it's gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's my wish, but I like my family. You know what I'm saying? Others of you guys, this person could be going through the situation, and they're like not knowing that the universe is like, yo, get to know your family, so that way you can see why your wish is here. You know what I'm saying? Gee, that's scary. Because I wouldn't want to lose my person if I'm married and stuff like that, or I'm in love with this person. Come to find out, oh, that's why his wish or that's why her wish is there. Okay? And others of you guys, your wish has come in. And that's why the universe warned this person, hey, focus on your family so that way your person, Scorpios, won't go. Because something not adding up. This person's a little too, that's cute. You know, I've been watching somebody, and I don't like the way how they interact with like somebody's wife or somebody's husband, let's just say. I don't like it. It's not my business, but I don't like it. I don't know what's going on in their relationship. He acts like my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, oh, this nigga's such a faker. But, I mean, hey, maybe he's learning. I'm give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's clarify the star card here. Because then we go like something you wasn't interested before. Because it's so positive. I just didn't expect this person to be popping up. It was just like, whoa, that's a curve. It's kind of like you go through life and it's like, oh, I didn't expect you to be here. And it's like, well, the signs were there. No, the fuck it wasn't. But usually when things are pretty good, you know, when things are pretty good, you have negative people infiltrating. So maybe that was a sign. And yeah, and the girl should be like, you know, blushing too. I'll be like, yo, shorty, why you blushing so much? I mean, like, I know, like, polygamy, you know, what's it called? Swingers and everything. But I'd be like, yo, like, you gotta be able to recognize, if you're a swinger, you gotta be able to recognize when somebody's taking it serious or when they really catch your feelings. Because swingers is supposed to be like, we going to the club, you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be like, you feel me? We want two people taking it serious, that's a problem. When somebody's a little too glowy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to give off a vibe of a one night stand and be like, all right. But when people be thinking when it's swingers and y'all relationship ends because somebody took it serious, that's not your fault. You just needed to monitor that person because they would, I don't know, they're not mature. They're not the one for you. I'm just getting a text messages. He's talking about the baby. I'm like, that's my baby. Oh my god. It's okay. Clarify the star card. Clarify the star card. Clarify the star card. I'm hearing a penny for your thoughts. So maybe these people be talking and they be like, oh yeah, a penny for your thoughts and inside jokes, and you probably be like, or vice versa. Your person's like, okay, whatever. But some of you guys, it could be a situation where it's just like, oh, I don't really care, and whatever. So, clarify the star card here for Scorpio person, for Scorpio and their person. Okay, so yeah, so you need to know that this third party, this wish, this Aquarius, whatever, they're gonna stay here for a while. They're very relaxed, and I think this energy, and I don't think, but this energy, the star card and the relaxing card, matches the same energy as the four of wands and its fake energy. It kind of seems like, okay, that's cute, but I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna relax. So you need to know that because it's a third party. So the universe is probably like presenting things to you in a very pretty way. You know, they don't want to hurt your feelings, you know, because they want you to keep your eyes on the prize. They don't want you getting distracted, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really want you to know what this means, because all you need to do, like I said, is focus on, you know, your family aspect. Like, what kind of tone you want? What do you want for your life? Do you want to be in the wave of welfare? Do you want to be in the wave of like trying to keep your house and, you know, keeping your house and making sure if your kids, if anything happens to your kids, they have a place to stay? You know what I'm saying? When times get rough, what kind of storyline would you like? Because right now it's just partying and having a good time, showing moments to moments. But it's like, what is these moments showing together? You know what I'm saying? So, and so I guess whenever you and this person choose to go be with somebody else or whatever, this person that was here in the beginning of June and going into July or like the end of June, they're just going to be there because at the end of the day, that's you and this person's wish. Not the same person. For some of you guys, it is the same person, but that's you and this person's wish. It's always like just in case, because it's like the universe always saying like, okay, I understand your life is perfect, but you know, you always have a choice, you know, and it's like always picking like, yes, no, I'm okay with this choice. I'm okay with this choice. Always imagine like marriage. Like you get married to that person, yes, you get married to that person, but you're always gonna be tested. So you always have to say no. Right? It's temptation, but excuse me, it's temptation, but at the end of the day, it's like if it's a more high vibrational aspect and somebody didn't do anything and they are naturally a vibrational match, the star card, it's like, all right, are you sure you don't want this person anymore? And it's like, no, I'm sure. That doesn't mean that you go after the person. Sometimes that means that, you know, your wife or your husband or your partner is about to be that wish. You know what I'm saying? If you're patient enough. That's like the foreshadow. And when you do say no, you end up seeing like your wife changing, your partner changing, your husband changing, your girlfriend, your boyfriend changing. And you're like, oh wow. And you're supposed to sit back and be like, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm happy. If you guys are not in a relationship, it's just somebody that's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? And you've been partying a lot, and you just need to figure out like what do you want, like what do you see, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What kind of guy or what kind of girl you like? You know, because you're getting your wish, and this person's like faking it as like, oh yeah, like I'm in a relationship or I want this, but they want the same thing as you as well. This person's relaxing. They're just waiting for you to get your shit together because you don't got shit together. You just go out and have a good time, or you live moment to moment to moment. Maybe you need to dress up your house a little bit more so you can bring that person in. If you want a certain nationality, bring that in what you do every day. Manifest that. Bring the tools in. I could teach you a few things. Like, for example, I wanted to be a mom, right? And before I got pregnant, it was actually so different. Before I got pregnant, I was actually going out and just going to bars and just having a good time. But before I was doing all that, I was actually working. So I was going to the bars and working. So I was working I was working for schools and stuff like that. So I did maintain a lifestyle where I was working for school. I was working, and on my night times or just on my down times, you know, I would just go to bars or talk to people, see guys and stuff like that. Sometimes I did sleep with them, but yeah, it was still like I want to keep my job and I do want to go after this certain lifestyle. And then I end up meeting the father of my child, and that's how I ended up getting pregnant. But I think that maybe that is, I mean, he wanted the same thing too. He proposed to me, and we're engaged, or like, you know, I mean, you know, but no, he says we're engaged, so we're engaged. I'm just a little like, oh, you know, we're engaged, and yeah, we had the child, we moved in with each other and stuff like that. So, and things happened, we didn't work out, and then I found out I was pregnant, and he's like, we're still engaged, you know. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That's how I manifested my pregnancy. I thought I was gonna be like more of like, oh, I meet a guy. And when I was younger, I did say, hey, I want to meet a guy where they just tell me like, hey, I want to have a baby. And I knew this guy for so long. Like I knew him since middle school, and I kind of think about it. Like I always ask, and I think he was saying the same thing to me in middle school. But I was like, I'm so fucking young. Like, dude, no. So I dubbed his ass, and plus, you know, for my own personal reasons when it comes to his family. But yeah, and then I met him again. You know, I hit him up. This is like, I think it was like 5 months. Like, it's almost been a year. I think it's almost a year. Like, what? That wasn't a year. It wasn't almost a year. Cause when I broke up, when my ex-boyfriend left me, it was like a couple of months. You know, after. Cause I know I had sex like the next month. You know, and I was meeting people at the bar, but of course I was still working. You know. Um, so yeah, I think it was like 6 months. like 6 months, like 5 months or something like that, when I met him. And then he was like, oh, like, I hit him up because he was hitting me up at the time when I was like dating my ex-boyfriend. I've never engaged with him ever. It was no flirting, it was no nothing. He just kept like always texting me, and it got so annoying to the point where I was like, oh my god, who the fuck are you? So then he was like, oh, do you know we went to the same school, this and that, there. And he sent me a picture. He's like, I'm not comfortable with it, And then he sent me a picture of him, and I was like, oh, it's you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, good to know. All right. And I was like, and then I told him again, stop texting me, Um, so yeah. And then I ended up messaging him like 6 months after I broke up. 6 months, 7 months. I don't know. It was a while. Um, it was like, yeah, it was a while. Because I was there for like at those people's house for like 3 months, or I think 4 months. And then the fifth month, I was like with another guy. And then fifth month, and then the 6 months, I didn't. So I think it was like 7 months. Yeah. And we just got into a little argument. It was just like really like, ugh. Remember what? Like, remind me to like, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. If you guys get pregnant, do try your best to not argue while you're pregnant. Some people, it's like good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does keep you going. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh my god. Anyways, it's not bad, but yeah. Um, yeah, like I think it was like 7 months, 8 months. And then we were just talking, and he was like, oh, like I want to get married and I want to have children. Like he didn't, yeah, this is his first child. He never got any girl pregnant or anything like that. Um, so yeah. What else happened? Like, yeah, and then I moved in, and then the rest is history, pretty much. So that was my journey to getting pregnant. The ex-boyfriend that I was with, I told him I did not want to get pregnant because I was still in school. And also I was told him too, like, vocalized, I said, hey, like, I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want to get pregnant by you because you can't differentiate, and you don't have discernment in like when a female likes you or not. You know what I'm saying? So what if I start a problem? What if I say something's a problem, and you're like, oh no, that's not what it is, and we have a kid? It's like, no, I don't want to keep arguing in front of my kid about that shit. And sure enough, there was an ex-best friend, and he's like, oh, she's not a problem, like, you're just jealous of her, and she doesn't do stuff like that, yada yada yada, and blah 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 blah, like, and I'm just like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here. And oh my gosh, to this day, I'm like, I'm so grateful I didn't have a fucking child with him. So fucking grateful. Like, and I think maybe low key, I'm still thinking, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, does he like ever feel sad that like I said I didn't want to have a child with him? Mind you, I was trying. Like, I was trying to tell him, like, we should try while we're in your grandmother's house, so I can, like, we can move, because it was an apartment that I had, and they said that, oh, they were dropping hints, and I said, okay, this is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I found the place and everything. And I was like, let's try. Let's try it out. And he's just so like nonchalant and just like chill. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is why I said I wanted a guy that just was upfront. And so sure enough, yeah, but like, does he, I wanted to finish school, but like, sure enough, I met the guy like after 3 guys, and he was like, well, I have a place, and we can try, we can try to have and make a baby. And it was so fun. It was so fun. I had so much fun, and I'm so happy I stick to my morals and values, because it was so much fucking fun making the baby, and just like getting to know him and stuff like that. And it's just, the journey was like so great. I didn't like the whole brother part, but not the IRS or anything like that, but like his brother staying there. But that's one of the reasons why we broke up. So but it was so much fun, and that's why I don't want to be on welfare. That's why I want to get married, because it's just such a fun journey to me. Like, it's like I waited all these years to like get pregnant, and it's just, it was such an achievement. I like the fact that I could talk to my mom at the time, and say, hey, I'm trying, it's not working. Like, she never really talked about that to the sisters, to my other siblings. It was more of like, you're in my fucking house, you better not get your ass pregnant. And I just was so like, it just felt so like degraded, if I was to do something like that. So I'm so happy that I was outside of her home, and I was living in a whole different state, IRS, Florida, and and yeah, it was just so nice. It was just so nice because I was just trying, and yeah, of course I didn't know all this shit was gonna happen. I didn't know. I found that I was pregnant like 2 days after. Like we had the argument. I was downstairs, and then the next day I was on a plane because I said I wanted to leave, and he was like, if I don't let me, you have to leave. And I said, you don't gotta tell me. Like I want to leave. I already told you I wanted to leave. Why are you telling me? I'm telling you I want to leave. Like the fuck, nigga. Like I'm just like, what the fuck. But yeah, on the next plane, and then I went to work the next day, and then I was like, why haven't I got my period? It's like 3 days went by, 4 days went by, as a matter of fact, and I was like, I still haven't got my period, but I thought I could have swore I was getting my period because I was bleeding, I wasn't bleeding, but it was like brownish, like kind of reddish, and I was like, what is this stuff? Like, am I gonna get my period or not? Only reason why I didn't think I was gonna get my period because my last cycle it was like that, and my period came in the middle of. It didn't come in the morning. It came in the middle of that day. Okay, the day it was supposed to come. So I was spotting, and I was like, so does that mean I'm pregnant? Ooh, you know. So I took a pregnancy test when I came home from work, and it was so extraordinary. I was so cold. I was so warm, but it was so cold, and I felt so warm in my uterus. And I was like, why is it so warm? And I took a pregnancy test, and that's how that went down. So I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm pregnant. So, and I told him, and then he was like, oh yeah, I want to be involved. This and that, and third, yada yada yada. And I said, of course. And ever since then, I've been like, whatever, because it's like such a loser, move. But he's doing everything right now, and yeah, it was just an amazing thing. So I don't know when the marriage would be, okay, but we are set to get married soon. And yeah, I don't believe in divorces, so I don't know. Like I'm kind of a little nervous. I have a little bit cold feet. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but um, maybe you guys want to know. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, um, yeah. So yeah, let me see what you guys need to know. I don't know why I was like, just because. Okay. What do you guys need to know? You guys need to be patient and wait for the right time. I think you need to be patient and wait for the right time to leave. A Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Maybe you guys are stuck in something here because you understand. Maybe is this about another person here? I think it's about another person here. Like this person is the same. They're always gonna be the same, and yeah, and you're trying to probably leave this individual. You know what I'm saying? And universe is like, just be patient. And Sagittarius is telling you to be patient as well, because they're like, this person just doesn't see, yeah, that the relationship is over, but you guys are just coming out of a time where things are great. You're not emotionally open, and this person's not emotionally open, and I think this person's gonna start hitting you soon. Because you have the King of Cups in reverse here, and also it's like, look at the past, because this person was in and out. This person was in and out. They wasn't consistent. This person wasn't dependable. Stuff like that. So, yeah, it kind of seems like a relationship going sour, and maybe that's why the universe is telling this person to focus on you, the family aspect, because this person's about to lose you, or you're about to lose this person, and the universe don't want you guys to lose each other. Okay, and then this other person. If your person's not listening, this other person's like, well, I'm not going to be like that. So, yeah, let's do the switcheroo. So, that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Good luck. Bye-bye.